Gryan, back in finals, does it feel like you're back where you belong?
Definitely, it's definitely what we strive to be. It was very disappointing last year, but also a good little fresh restart for us. The team has changed a lot since we were last in a final, and it's so exciting to be back. And when you say where I belong, it's where I want to be every single year. So I'm very happy to be here and just can't wait.
The prospect of going into a pretty hostile environment, like how do you feel that travelling to Adelaide and taking on Port and what's going to be loud and parochial crowd?
The best part is that I've done it twice before. The result didn't happen the way we wanted, but at least I've had the experience of that. And Port do it really well. They have amazing fans that support their side through anything, and then they also pump them up really well before a game. That also pumps us up really well. So I can't wait to hear their Never Tear Us Apart song and get ready for that game.
So is that something that you focus on? Is that start coming in hot because of the environment?
It's not something I individually focus on. I think it is a team focus to get the start right. Obviously, if you can get a good start, you're in a great position. But I always believe that there's just so much time in a game of footy to get it right. So if things don't go well at the start, it's how you correct on the back of that. And if we can correct and adapt along the way, I think we'll be in great stead. And I think that's what our team's done really well this year, is that no matter what's thrown at us, we just got to adapt to the situation, and we're always competing. So I'm very excited for that.
Such a long year with gather round thrown in and opening round. Do you feel fresher now that you've had the finals off last year in a way? Like this time last year, you're preparing for your off season and getting away. Do you feel like you're fresher than maybe you were heading into some previous finals campaigns?
It is pretty weird seeing like all my memories from Mad Monday coming up on my Snapchat and Instagrams at the moment, but it is. I am fresher in the sense that we've had such a long pre-season and we had so much time to get our game plan going and get it right. So I'm just freeing the mind that I didn't need to cram everything in right before the season like we did last year. And we've had such good availability that you just know what kind of team we're going to roll out with each week and who I'm playing with. So that's been really good. It has been a super long year, but also a really short year. How weird is it that it's already finals time is crazy, but it just feels like we've just been playing every single week. Feels like we're just playing and then finally you have a time off and you're playing again. So it has been quite tiring in that sense, but now with the pre-finals bye, my body's in a fantastic position and I know the other boys are too, so we are ready.
You're an avid footy watcher. What did you make of Tyson Stengel missing the All-Australian?
I don't really want to look into Australia and make comments on their selections, because I think I did see Kane Corn say something this week. You have to take someone out, and all those players in that team really deserved it. Tyson has been a fantastic player and does deserve it, but I'm not saying that I need to take anyone out of that team. It's just I do think he deserves a spot because he's been so fantastic for us this year and over the last 3 years.
How do you rate your year, Gryan? Obviously the goal assist record last year, it's a nice statistic to talk about. I'm sure you took a lot of pride in that, but how have you rated this year and your progression?
No, I've been quite happy with my year this year. It hasn't been a statistic that I've been focusing on this year. It's more just, and this has been my whole career really, is that where I can fit into the team and where I can play my best footy. And sometimes that reward is you get more disposals because of your role, or you get goal assists or goals or such. But I think this year I've just had to adapt no matter which team I'm playing with, whether it be Sean Manor coming in and I have to change a little bit, or if I'm playing with a few more tools of like Gary Rowan types. So I feel like I've adapted really well, and every week I've had at least some sort of influence. Obviously you go in and out of form a little bit, but I feel like over the course of the whole year I've been really confident in my abilities and how I can help the team, and I feel like I've helped in different ways every week, and I've been unpredictable to opposition and where I'm going to set up and how I'm going to play. So I think I've been influential.
You mentioned that you feel like the team's quite different to the last time you played finals footy. Is there a lot that you can take from the 2022 experience and put it into place in this finals series?
Most definitely. When you look at the team, there's a lot of new faces, but there'll still be, I'm going to get the count on it, but probably 13, 14 players that played in that grand final playing this Thursday night. So what comes to the grand final is confidence that you know you can do it, and you don't have to find that inner belief of like, can I do it, and question yourself. You know you can. So I think we can just take that into Thursday night, and then it's also that leadership around finals that I think I can bring, is that you don't need to panic when things go wrong, or like one stuffed up kick. It's just another game of footy where you've got so much time to get it right, and stuff ups can lead to bigger and better things. You just never know. So you just got to be ready and focus on each contest rather than thinking, oh, if we win this week, who are we going to verse? It's more just get it right and let it take care of itself.
Shannon Neal, sorry, go.
I was saying, so much talk about Tom and the rehab he's going through. You know, are you hopeful that he's going to be in the team? Do you know how he's tracking this?
I don't know exactly how he's tracking. I'm very hopeful that he's in the team, but if he's not, I'm very happy with who we're playing with at the moment. I've played probably the last 15 weeks. I've played with only about 28 different players, so it's been quite awesome just having that experience with all them, and I think no matter who we pick and who comes in, we'll be ready, and I'm excited for the different tastes that they all bring, so we're just got to play to our strengths rather than thinking about who's missing or what the situation is.
So the majority of your career, you probably had Tom in the team. What's it been like having a front half or a 50 without Tom?
It is so different when you look inside board 50, you look up and usually you just got Hawk doing the exact same thing, and I have for the last 6 years, so it has been a change of taste and a change of pace, but it's been quite awesome. Like we're trying to become a new era of Cats, taking over what Joel and Hawk and all the 2011 squad and 2007 squad did for this football club, trying to keep the same culture and traditions but also have our own little taste on it, and I think that's what we're doing really well, is that you want to keep that winning pedigree that they've got but do it in our own way, and that's what Shannon and Ollie Henry and all that are bringing in also. They've got their own little way to do it, and we're still getting the job done, so hopefully we can continue that.